Hello, Lou Everett here,
Hey, I'm Sherry McManus.
and this is Mindset Minute, where we take a word or a topic and we expand on it a little bit.
All right. And today we're actually going to hit a topic that needs your attention as leaders, transition. Now, Lou and I were talking about this, and we realized that it was important to first define the difference between change and transition because they are very different.
Yeah, they are. And I think that William Bridges, a Harvard grad, author, speaker, and organizational consultant, he said it really well when he said that change is situational. Transition, on the other hand, is psychological. It's not those events, but rather the inner reorientation or self-redefinition that you have to go through in order to incorporate any of those changes in your life. And without a transition, he said, a change is just a rearrangement of furniture. Unless transition happens, the change won't work. Okay? So change is something that happens to us or other people that we don't necessarily agree with it happening. Sometimes it's sudden as well. Transition, though, is internal. It's the process we go through in our minds as we go through change. Okay? You see, change can happen suddenly. It can happen quickly. While transition, or that process that we go through in our mind while working or growing through change, usually happens more slowly and takes more time.
Wow. So what do you feel that do you think that transition is a choice opposed to change?
Oh, it absolutely is. It absolutely is. Because you see, how we decide to work through any change, regardless of how sudden it is, can either help us or lead us more effectively or not at all. Okay? I like to propose that as leaders, that if we were to embrace not only the change, but also embrace the process of transition that we need to make as a result of that said change, then listen to this. Listen carefully. Miracles can happen in transition.
Interesting. And that's a good point. So explain to the audience, what do you mean by miracles happen in transition?
Well, again, right, it's important for us to understand that the word miracle and what that means in relation to the word transition, because there is a connection. We don't necessarily think that way when we hear the word miracle, because it can be misconstrued. So let's think about this for a second. The definition of transition is the process or a period of changing from one state or condition to another. The definition of a miracle, listen carefully, is a highly improbable or extraordinary event, development, or accomplishment that brings very welcome consequences. So what I suggest here is this, that extraordinary development or accomplishment happens in periods or processes of change. In other words, miracles happen in transition.
Wow. So here's the thing. So as leaders, embracing the process of true transition can result in positive growth for our teams and us as leaders.
That's right. Absolutely 100% right. Well, this is Mindset Minute. Thank you for watching.
Good. So click and share. We'll talk to you next time.